not sure if you should be wearing a day cream, a night cream, a moisturizer, a hydrator, mineral makeup, SPF. There's so many things out there that it gets actually sometimes pretty confusing. There is not one fit for everybody. So today I will be going through step by step, and it's going to be a two-part tutorial, A and B or 1 and 2, because there's so much information here. So let's get started with, should I use a day cream or a night cream or both? So let's get started right now. If you're new here, welcome. My name is Maria from Aglaia Aesthetics Online, and my channel is about education, skincare, health and wellness. So if you enjoy my content, please give me thumbs up and subscribe, and stay until the end because I have tons of information to share with you. The first thing I would like to talk about is the skin. The skin is an organ of elimination, and I mentioned that over and over and over. So please do understand that you have to take care of the skin, and the skin will take care of you. Basically, we have 3 layers. The top yellow here, it's the epidermis. Then the middle one is the dermis, and then at the bottom here, which you don't really see, is there where we have the fat cell, which is called the adipose layer, or hypodermis, means under the dermis. So we need to take care of all this, and one product will not do it. So you really have to figure out at your age group what is that you need to do, and also to understand how you layer these products, because you cannot put one product before another, because if you do that, you might block the product to penetrate. So the bottom is the basal layer, or also called the germinativum, and as the cells divide and multiply, and they are pushed upwards. And as they're pushed upwards, of course, they become flatter and flatter to the point that they desquamate, or they peel off, or they just come off. From here to here, it will take 25 to 28 days. As you mature, it will take a lot longer, maybe 35 days. What we want to do is to speed that process, and that is done with certain acids, and I will talk more about that. And so we want to kind of keep this area moving to peel. But this layer is a layer that I want to talk a little bit more about it. It is a barrier. And what it does not allow moisture from the body to come out, and also the moisture from the outside to go in. It's almost like saran wrap. And you say, Maria, what do you mean? Okay, so here the picture here, the red layer there, that is the lucidum layer. So for example, let's say you go in a bathtub and you stay there, or you're swimming for an hour. You are not coming out from your bathtub all bloated. Why? Is because that layer is almost like saran wrap, does not allow moisture to pass that layer. And also, if you go, let's say, in the desert, or you go into running, or you're going outside for a long time and you're sweating away and whatever, you're not going to shrivel up. Is because this layer, the lucidum layer, right here, the red one, does not allow all this moisture that we have in here to go out. So the skin is an organ of protection. The skin is amazing the way it is created. So we have to really take good care of our skin. Of course, I am sure that you have seen creams that are really thick, and creams are very loose or light, like an emulsion or a lotion. And there is a big difference between a day cream and a night cream. So we will have, in chemistry, you'll have oil in water or water in oil. So basically, if you have a tub of oil with few driplets or droplets of water versus a big tub of water with few droplets of oil. So when we look at this, we look at the high viscosity. That means that there is few droplets of water in oil. So that means that the viscosity is very thick and the cream is a night cream. If we look at the other one, the low viscosity, that means the thickness of the cream is not that thick. That is oil in water, so that is more of an emulsion. So that stays more onto the surface of the skin. If you have a cream that has more water, like a day cream, that will not penetrate into the skin that deep. It will stay on the surface. Guess what? That is amazing because a day cream is for protection. So by looking back this, a day cream will stay up to this area here, up to the lucidum layer, right in this area here. And so we want that for a daytime. The night cream, if it has a lot of active ingredients and essential oils or anything that is like a peptide, it will go deeper because that has more oils. That cream has more oils and it will penetrate, pass through that lucidum layer. Isn't that amazing? Yes. The skin is incredible. So again, the day cream will stay on the top and the night cream will go a little bit deeper depending how active the ingredients are. So oil in water, water in oil, what do I need? When is the right time to use a day cream or a night cream? And how do I recognize? Does it say on the jar? Sometimes it does say on the jar, but sometimes on the jar might say moisturizer or a lotion or a hydrator. And I will, in the next tutorial, talk about the difference between a moisturizer and a hydrator. That sometimes I say moisturizer, hydrator, day cream, lotion, and yes, it does get confusing. But when we look at this diagram here, which one is water in oil or oil in water? Now we know is that when you have water with few droplets of oil, it's going to be more liquidy. If we have mainly oil with few droplets of water, you see, it is thicker. Day cream, you apply daytime. The main purpose is to protect the skin. It will give a layer of protection. It will not penetrate the lucidum layer. It stays right onto the top, which that's what we need to protect. And we apply this before we apply makeup. Also, the day creams, they have an SPF level, 10, 15, depending what your skincare product. And some of them will have AHAs and BHAs. I particularly do not advise to apply that type of cream during the day. And the reason is because the skin becomes photosensitive. The skin becomes sensitive to the UVR. So I would advise those products, if that's something that you need, the salicylic acid, the lactic acid, glycolic, whatever those are, that you apply those active ingredients at nighttime. Now, at nighttime, you would wear a night cream. That is when the skin, well, the skin does not know daytime and nighttime, but it has a cycle called the circadian cycle or circadian rhythm, which that is a time when the skin will go through repair, rejuvenation. And that is why I always say, if you want to keep your skin young, you need to go to sleep. You need to sleep at least 7 hours minimum. If you can sleep 9 hours, that is better, because not only regenerates your skin, it also regenerate your whole body. I would like to talk a little bit now on how often do you wash your face. And now we know that a lot of individuals will wash their face a lot and then apply a lot of moisture depending on the skin type. We have a little gland called the sebaceous gland, and here we go here again, this little gland here. And this little gland will control the level of oiliness or dryness of your skin. And if you overwash your face, this little gland will produce more oils. So it doesn't matter if your skin of your face, or you overwash your scalp because you have oily hair. The more you wash your hair, the oilier your hair becomes. The more you wash your face, the more. Is because you're removing the acid mantle, and as you're washing that, you're deteriorating that layer, and so the sebaceous gland will produce more oil. On the other side, if you have dry skin and you apply more, you apply more moisturizers and hydrators and day cream and night cream, so you have to have a balance. If you have dry skin and you apply tons of oils and tons of creams, you're making that gland, the sebaceous gland, lazy, and it will produce less sebum, and in turn your skin will become drier. I would like to discuss a basic routine, and in my next tutorial, please look at it, you will understand a little bit more of the advanced routine, the layering of products. But I'm going to discuss that later on. So basic routine. I believe that you wash your face only once a day at nighttime. And you will remove your makeup, wash your skin, do a scrub, apply if you need a specialty product, and then you apply a night cream and go to sleep. Now remember, between step you do need to give some time for the skin to absorb. And if you have oily skin, please apply products that are specific for acneic skin or oily skin or fungal acne, whatever your skin type is. In the morning, you do not need to wash your skin again, especially if you have oily skin or if you have acneic skin, because you're going to stimulate, and I do have tutorials on that. Just splash your skin with warm water, apply a toner, and I believe in apple cider vinegar. The percentage will vary depending what type of skin you have. If you have more of a normal skin, then spray your skin with maybe 15 to 20% percentage of apple cider vinegar versus water. If your skin is acneic and oilier skin, you can go up to 50%, but you have to really pay attention. If your skin is getting too dehydrated because your percentage is too high, then just minimize the amount of apple cider vinegar. Then you apply after you apply your toner, or and be very careful, a toner with alcohol is a no-no, because it will just dehydrate your skin more for no reason. Then once your toner or apple cider vinegar is dehydrated, then apply a moisturizer. After the moisturizer, you can use your SPF. I like to apply mineral makeup. Now, it is very essential to apply either SPF or a mineral makeup, because the UVR is very damaging, especially the UVB, very damaging, goes into the skin, and it damages all your collagen, and you age your skin a lot faster. You do want to apply a mineral makeup, because what it does, it has an SPF of 25, and it gives you a little bit of evenness, and it protects you from the UVR. The best mineral makeup are talc-free, non-toxic additives, and it goes on very smoothly. And the different companies have different ingredients or composition. The best ones that I feel are the best ones, and I have a list here, are Bare Minerals, and they are very high quality. Jane Iredale, very good quality, and I have a link below. Pure and Cover FX. Those are the four that I find are the best one, and the one that I prefer particularly is the Jane Iredale. So you do have to make that decision. Do I need a day cream? Do I need a night cream? How old are you? I find, especially on YouTube, that a lot of young individuals, and we're talking about under the age of 18, they apply too many products. They layer the products because they see these beauty gurus that they're applying and they're selling all these products. When you're young, your skin is perfect as it is. You don't need all that additional products unless you have a problem. So if you have acne, then you use a certain product to regulate. I particularly been telling my followers that if you have acne, you do have to take care of your gut. Something is happening internally. If you have dryness, then drink more water, eat fruits and vegetables, protect your skin with a good moisturizer. If you go in the sun, use a good SPF, not too high, again, and apply mineral makeup, because mineral makeup will protect your skin, and at the same time it gives you some evenness. A very important question, especially for the younger generation. Do you have a smartphone? Do you have an iPad, an iPhone, or a laptop that you're around all the time and you're using the phone? Well, all these technology items emit radiation, and it has been proven, and it's called the high energy visible light, also known as HEV. And this energy penetrates your skin, and guess what? It does destroy the collagen of the skin. So especially the younger generation, please remember to protect your skin. Even if you don't go outside, put a little bit of mineral makeup, remember, because it has an SPF of 25, and it will protect your skin. So this high visible energy will destroy the collagen of your skin. So if you use the phone a lot, use these ones. Because then the energy is not as close on your face, so these ones. Well, I hope you enjoyed this tutorial to give you the understanding of the difference between water in oil and oil in water, a day cream and a night cream. So you know what is the difference between these two products and when to use it. And yes, if you're mature, I would use a night cream. If you're younger, I would stay back and just wear a good moisturizer, a toner, and a good SPF. Again, this is Maria, and I hope you enjoyed this tutorial, and I'll talk with you very, very soon. Take care.